I've just upgraded my BetterRuins mod to the BetterRuins 0.5.6. I've done a separate video on what the upgrade is. So what I'm going to do is, for a little bit of time, probably the whole of this video, I will stick around my base and play normally and make sure that nothing has been knocked out of kilter. I don't expect to find any problems because the BetterRuins guys are really superb, but it's always as well to check. I have taken a copy of my map. I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to make some blue dye, and it looks like it's 1 litre, and you can either do it with powdered lapis lazuli, which I don't have, but I do tend to collect cornflowers, and I think I will just do 10 litres. I think that should be enough, and I'm going to see how much cloth I've got mordanting, and if I need some more mordant, I will get some. I'm not sure that mordanting is even a word. Cloth, there we go. How much cloth have I got? What? Right, that looks very little. Oh gosh, cloth is sticks. Yeah, there we go. Let's take a lot, because once you get into dyeing, it's very hard to stop. Okay, gosh, I have no idea how much mordant I've got, but we'll go and have a look. Let's go to our little dyeing area. Mind you, most of the ruins I visit are my dyeing areas. Right. Ooh. That is, right. Diluted cassiterite. Okay. Now, if I've got 10 litres of water, we'll turn into 10 litres of blue dye after 8 hours of sealing. Seal. Let's do that. Now, we've got orange dye. We've got 38 litres of purple dye. What have I got in here? I have, yeah, I'm on the search for cinnabar. Oh, I do have 2 litres of mordanted cloth. Now, I do want to make some purple dye for my new covered patio. So let's just put couple in there and seal it. All right, that's underway. And then in here, how many will this take? 1 of plain will turn into 1. It looks like 1 to 1. Ah, no, it's not. That will do 8. Seal. Okay. Let me drop my cloth in here. I've been standing here thinking that I haven't finished this greenhouse. So I'm going to go indoors and gather some items together that I've already got, and I will see you in a moment. It's nice after a hard day's work to just sit outside and enjoy this beautiful view. I can imagine myself sitting here for quite a few hours looking at my boat, which is called Starbringer, and my collection of shields, but more importantly, the whole thing is just gorgeous. I am loving that greenhouse. I still haven't found the Rafflesia and the Edelweiss I need, but I'm hoping that I will be able to find it soon. So there we have just a little stool, sit there in the evening sunlight with the sun highlighting the view in front of us. Really nice. I'm enjoying that enormously. We are now in April, just at the beginning of April, and it's amazing how pretty it all looks now that the ice is finally melting. As you know, this bit has been giving me pause for thought, because I desperately want this line to be limestone, but I don't want it to show through into here. And I've also got that ridge there. So what I've done is I've made some I had made some cobble. Right. And I've got a wolf. Only horizontal, no. Only vertical. Let's see what this looks like. The alternative, of course, would be to do walls. Oh. You know, wall might look better. Let me go and get some walls. I don't know where the wolf is. I've got a wolf pack. It's one of these ideas that suddenly comes to you, that wall always looks good, doesn't it? I don't know how it would look as a trim, as opposed to, we've got any wall there? Got 6. Let's just try that and see how it looks. If I got any other, I've got another cobblestone slab in case I need that. And if I want the stone, I've got plenty. Right, let's have a quick look. You know, that might be useful. Let's just go downstairs. Now, I don't know whether the wolf is going to come and interrupt me. I hope not. Yeah, it's medium rift activity, which is never good. I do a lot of building at night, but I tend to build and see how it looks. And what we could do is to take the wall and see how that looks. Will it go to one side? Oh, it's not going to go across there, is it? No, it's got to be the slabs. Good to know. Isn't that interesting? I need to go up this side again and see how it looks over the windows. Whoops. Let's have another little look at that. Let's pick that piece up. Classic building technique, isn't it? So that, I think we use the stairs. I just think it works slightly better with the window. There. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's going to do it. That's got it, hasn't it? That puts a trim round there, which I'm not unhappy with. You know, having said we take it up by 1, maybe what we do is take this down by 1. Oh my gosh. Once I start fiddling, it's hard for me to stop. And then we put steps all along here. Oh, yeah, I think that's the way. Let me finish this and I'll come back to you. Well, this has worked out well because the line of steps I put along the bottom matches the line of steps along there. That looks really, really nice. I am much happy with that actually as a whole, and that means that having covered up the line here, I will be able to take out the inside wall and replace it with limestone, which is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. This looks gorgeous, and the steps match all the way along now. That has been a very, very good little addition. Oh no, I'm drunk. I wanted a couple of bowls to make some lamps out of them, and one of them had loads of aquavita in. So I drank it and I am as drunk as a skunk. Look at that. Oh my word. The world is literally spinning. I'm not moving my mouse. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Right, let's try to, oh dear, get these lamps sorted out. Oh my gosh. Oh no, we've got wrong. Okay. Oh gosh. Well, I've emptied the bowls, but at what cost? Wow. Can I actually function when I'm drunk? In real life I can't, I'll tell you that. One glass of, I mean, I really very, very rarely drink any alcohol. One glass and I'm a goner. And I think we can see here that one glass of alcohol in this game gives me the same problem. So we've got two nice little lights. I thought it just needed a bit of light here and a little bit of light there, and I have moved some of my planters around to give me two matching planters. Oh my gosh. I think that looks very nice. You know, I have always felt so incredibly blessed that this site I wanted, which was originally a little cave in the hillside here, faces east, so that when I want to, I can just, you know, watch the sunrise, enjoy it. I mean, it's just gorgeous to have that. And one of the things that I'm thinking of is building a proper fishing hut. It's interesting actually, because I did have a wonderful pattern for a fishing hut when I used to play Minecraft, and I used to thoroughly enjoy being in my fishing hut, completely safe and just fishing away. And I would like to do the same here, but I'm not sure how the fishing is going to work yet. And the other thing I love is that we could build an alchemy lab here, and I'm very tempted to do that. Take a picture of that. So pretty, so pretty. It's the little things, isn't it? I mean, building at night showed me I needed a bit more light here, because the greenhouse is lit, but this outside is not. So we now have a little bit better there. Okay, let's just have a little look around at these goats, make sure they're all right. I'll just have a quick look at them. Are they still alive? They are, and they're eating. Gosh. Wow. That food has lasted a long time. Mind you, I put a lot of food in there. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? With the greenhouse and the, I mean, the water. Oh, that looks lovely. Look at that. Now we've got that wall complete, and incidentally, forcing myself to do that and come to a solution outside has made the outside much better. Now, someone suggested a reading nook here. I think that's a good idea. That's why I'm making the blue dye, because I want to make a blue stool to go with this. And this is coming along beautifully, I think. It's really nice, and now it's nicer weather, we will be able to go and do more. Now, that looks fine from that side. Let's just check that I've not affected the outside at all. You never know. No, that looks good now. That really looks good. I'm happy with that. I really am. Yeah. I'm thinking that maybe we ought to have an alchemy lab out here. Now, what we could do, that's pretty too, look at that. what we could do, let me take that off, that picture, is I've got a walkway there. We could put a passageway out to here, and then we could build a lab up there. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think decisions have been... It's going dark, but it's calm, and I am just going to get some walnut. I noticed when I was around here, I think I was looking for cinnabar, I was noticing that my walnut trees had grown, so I decided to try and come over here and get some. Let's do this. It's another beautiful day here, and during the night I have been working on my little route that will go over here, and it's looking pretty good at the moment. I'm just getting a bridge up to this area. Nice. And we will want some fence along there. Now, what have we got here? We've got an area, oh, blackcurrant. Those can be moved down. We'll save those. And we need to level this off at one less. Right. We've got some bamboo growing there, I hope. I'm going to put them on this side, actually. There we go. Wow, it's very stormy today. Let's go and have a look from over here. My gosh, hope I don't get hit by lightning. You know, I could probably do with another lightning conductor. I've got one. Ah. Yeah. So if we want to build here, we should actually start here. Oops. Oh, I'm under here. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit of a large. So that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that! The cherry tree has not only survived, it's flowering. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. I am loving this, and out here I think I have got to where I want to be, but this will all have to be moved out, but that's okay, that's okay. Yeah, I think that the bridge will only be here, and then this will come out this way, and I think that will be fine. This is going to be a lovely room up here. It's like this one. See, I could have built onto here, but I do like having a good view. I'm quite passionate about having a good view. I mean, look at this area. It's so pretty now. Yes, because from here, this will leave this clear, apart from the fence and the top bit. That is going to look fine from there, and that is, I think, the best view of all. Right, okay, let's see if we've got a little bit of wattle and daub to start planning this out. Probably not, actually. What have I got? I've got wattle. I have. I've got wattle I've got a little bit of daub. Not many, but there we go. Yeah, let's try that and see how that looks. Once you start to get the walls in, it becomes a lot easier. So, come along here. Right, let's put that in. So we would have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's try. I have got stuff spawning. It's a beautiful day, and yet I can hear things spawning all the time. I bet it's Botor. They are the most annoying. Creatures. So that would be I mean, this is just a stunning place to be. Let's go and get the window I want to use here. And let's see whether this works. Let's see whether our, ooh, purple cloth, lovely, and blue dye, right. Let's put some mordanted cloth in there. I want 2. Right, okay. 8 litres of mordanted cloth, okay. So 1, 2, I want 2. I'm not overdoing it on what I dye at the moment. I'm just being careful, you know, to make what I need. And then if I wanted to dye something else, we could do. I found out that Eidolon skulls actually stack in boxes, which is great. Right, let's go and make a stool. Is that the correct recipe? It is. Let's put the 2 in. Oh, that's very good. That's sort of freed up that. And then we've got a really pretty stool. Because if you remember, I'd picked up some grey cloth in one of the ruins, brought it back home, and then didn't think it looked good at all. So let's put that one and that. Oh, that's nice. And pick the other one up. Yeah, look at the difference. Look at the difference between that beautiful colour and this rather it's not got the contrast I want. And this table, an aged wood table, looks all right. I don't like the top very much. I have got some linen downstairs that I wonder whether I could use. Let's just pop this down here. I have some stitch linen. I wonder if it would go on as a tablecloth. I've got a jug on that table, so I don't know, but maybe we could use that. Yeah, linen, cloth, I don't know. Offset stitches. Let's just go and see. I've never tried, can do this. Right. All right. Oh, look at that. That's better. Now, can I get a jug on top? No, I can't, because it's yes, can you see it's 1 pixel? above this top. I will be happy with that, actually. I think that looks really, really nice. I'm happy with that. Excellent. Another step forwards. This is the beautiful window that I picked up in the offices of the Temporal Calyx, and I've just run out of daub. We are well into the wattle and daub section of this build, and I think that's going to look fantastic. I really do. I'm building it to the same dimensions as this one. There won't be much of a bridge here, and I think I was going to do this square, but in fact I've changed my mind. I don't think there's going to be enough room. I'm going to have quite a lot of wall here because I want to have windows here that overlook that way, which will probably go, I think there would be a window, and that would leave me some room here to put a bench and some schematics and some alchemy gear, because if I make this too square, I don't think it's going to work very well as what I want it to do. I think that's going to look great. I mean, that window is beautiful. Let's have a look at it from outside, because as you know yourself, sometimes something can look good from the inside, but it doesn't look good from the outside. So let's just head downstairs past our beautiful cherry tree, our beautiful lily pond, and on to the next feast for the eyes, which is going to be an alchemy lab, because we got so many beautiful bottles and flasks and things like that. Oh my word. Oh, do you know, I wasn't sure whether this window, because it's rusty iron, I wasn't sure how it would look under there, but it looks absolutely fantastic. I am thrilled with that. And I think what I'm going to do is to take down this pillar and probably this one, because we need to put debarked walnut pillars there. Oh wow, that's fantastic. And that matches the pillars over here. Now I haven't got the cobble over here, and I'm not going to worry about it. We've got cobble all the way around. So instead of the, instead of this, we ought to have cobble. Because let's look from over here. Quick look. Yes. Yeah, that's going to have to be cobble, isn't it? Oops, hello, I'm in the water drain. That is definitely going to have to be cobble. The bridge, I don't think has to be. Well, we can sort that out later. I'm still sorting out the dimensions of this room and how it's going to look. Lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Well, my friends, I hope you have enjoyed this little peep into my world. A little bit of trying out of dyeing and all sorts of processes and wattle and daub and everything to make sure that it works, which it does. So I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like. Consider subscribing to me. Okay, here we go. Can we see it from here? We cannot. Huh. Okay. Have a look from over here. Always my vantage point. Oh my word. That is going to look great. Look at that. Oh, I like that. Excellent. Bye-bye, my friends.